Imagine giving someone you love your whole life, only for them to throw it all away with one arrogant ultimatum. What would you do if your wife looked you in the eyes and told you, "Accept me cheating or I'm gone"? That's exactly what happened to me. And instead of begging her to stay, I shocked her with a choice she never saw coming. My name is Daniel. I'm 41, and for over a decade, I believed I had a strong and stable marriage. I met my wife Claire in college, and she was everything I thought I wanted. Intelligent, confident, and beautiful. We married 3 years after graduation, built a life together, and though we never had children, I thought our bond was solid. I worked long hours as an engineer to provide for us, while she grew her career in marketing. But cracks began to show about 2 years ago. Claire started hanging out with new friends from her office. They were flashy, single, and obsessed with the party lifestyle. At first, I didn't mind. Everyone needs friends. But soon she was coming home late, drinking heavily, and brushing me off whenever I asked questions. Then came the night that changed everything. It was a Friday. Claire came home slightly drunk, sat across from me with that smirk she wore when she thought she was in control, and said, "Daniel, I've been thinking. I want an open marriage. If you love me, you'll agree. If not, maybe we're not meant to be." Her words hit me like a punch to the gut. This wasn't a conversation. It was an ultimatum. Either let her sleep with other men or lose her. I stared at her, stunned, while she leaned back as if she had already won. But here's what she didn't know. Her arrogance lit a fire inside me. That night, I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I simply said, "I'll think about it." And while she went to bed smug and satisfied, I started planning. The next morning, I met with a lawyer. I laid everything on the table. Her ultimatum, her late nights, my suspicions that someone else was already in the picture. The lawyer didn't waste time. Within days, divorce papers were drawn up. I discreetly moved my money into a separate account, secured my assets, and even arranged to purchase a sleek new apartment downtown. Meanwhile, Claire carried on as if she had already won. She went out with her friends, came home smelling of alcohol and cologne, and once I even overheard her laughing on the phone with someone she quickly claimed was just a coworker. Her arrogance only made my resolve stronger. 2 weeks later, it was time. I came home earlier than usual, wearing a crisp suit while she was getting ready for another girls' night. Her phone buzzed nonstop on the counter, but she ignored it. She glanced at me, confused. "Why are you dressed up?" she asked. I smiled and placed a folder on the table. "Because I have something for you." She opened it, and her face drained of color. "Divorce papers." What is this?" she stammered. "This," I said calmly, "is your freedom. You gave me an ultimatum, Claire. You wanted the option to be with other men. Well, now you can do whatever you want. You're free from me." Her confidence shattered instantly. She tried to laugh, then yelled, then begged. Tears streamed down her face as she pleaded that she didn't mean it, that it was just a test. But I didn't budge. "You don't test a marriage like that," I told her. "You destroyed us the moment you chose your selfishness over loyalty." That night, I packed my bag and left. I moved into my new apartment, finalized the divorce in the months that followed, and never once looked back. Claire tried everything, calls, emails, even showing up at my office, but I was done. The best part? The man she'd been flirting with at work wanted nothing to do with her once she was single. Her friends grew tired of her drama, and she quickly found herself isolated. She lost the marriage she thought she controlled, and the life she tried to chase slipped right through her hands. As for me, I thrived. I threw myself into my career, traveled, and eventually started dating again. And for the first time in years, I felt real freedom. Not the kind Claire demanded, but the kind that comes from walking away from someone who never valued you. Her foolish ultimatum cost her everything. And the look on her face, the moment she realized her game had backfired, will forever be the sweetest revenge of my life. If you like the story, please subscribe and turn on notifications.